Hey, looks like we're live. Good, good. Oh, my back. My neck and my back. Figure while I had the opportunity, get some stuff cross-shared around. Really should share on Facebook more when I'm doing these things. But such a hassle, like go sign into the YouTube, like the YouTube, Facebook, just so I can share the video because I can't instantly do it because the program they'll let me share posts if it's on Facebook, but like off Facebook you gotta be like signed in. It's annoying. It is truly a beautiful time indeed. Okay. Guess we probably don't really need this screen since we already kind of know what's going on. Although while we're here, I need to move this over here. I was gonna get my buddy to do some more things for this guy too. I need more options other than just him here and I want to be able to like have him turn and look at you guys and stuff. I think it'd be sweet. Sup? Okay, I guess I'll swap it over. Hopefully, I got it kind of angled appropriately. Seems pretty good. That light a little bit more. So, hoping today, want to work on. That's right. It's too far back. I moved the camera back so that my daughter can't grab it, but it's not really quite good for you guys. See my Captain America pajamas. It's got to hold them somewhere. I need to kind of angle this more. So while I'm working on it, we're good to go. I also really am deciding on ripping this little metal piece off here. Because I know technically I should have like my arms up higher doing this stuff, but it's just kind of like convenient for me to be here. But this thing is kind of in the way. I know so stuff doesn't slide off, but that's not really a part of the game here. Ooh, you got the new Pumpkinhead? It looked cool. I had it pre-order, but I had to cancel it because other stuff came up. On a sad note, I'm gonna see how my dog's chewing on. Okay, she's good. But hopefully gonna work on this a little bit when I kind of work on getting the head done. But I figured since I can get paid for this, but again, I probably should try to wrap this one up. So I did quite a bit of this already off stream, but you'll see this is a bootleg SH Figuarts Venom from the I think it's Let There Be Carnage. I think that's what this one's officially from. It's either the first or second movie. But I hand painted the spider on the chest, which I think turned out really, really well, all things considered. Although I will say I probably should have maybe had the limbs come down a little bit more. Because I'm still going to have some of these legs kind of wrapping around underneath his armpit and going back up to the other one that I'm also going to hand paint, which is going to be interesting to try to match it up. Oh, because I have to get the little bite like right above his tush, I think, to make it kind of even. And just be kind of eyeballing it. Because it's kind of like in between this muscle here is where the other spider mouth's going to be. So that's going to be fun. But I did paint the little whites in the hands. I also got them on. We didn't mention I needed to do it, but I figured anyways. I did them on the clenched fist because the other accessory bits are just going to be staying with me. So, did the hands. And then also redid this head too to be more animated looking. So, did the white teeth, had the little pupil thing going on. Also made the mouth a little bit brighter than it originally was. Because oddly enough, when this guy came in, Go figure, being a bootleg. The mouth was a very inconsistent color where the back throat here, like a moving around, the back throat here was like a dark red. The tongue was really bright. So I just kind of made it all one unanimous color. Oh, I would love to show you guys Daffy, but I'm upstairs right now. Daffy's hanging out downstairs in my rafters at the moment, hanging off a wire. So if you walk into my office, he's swinging around. And I would go get it if it wasn't such a long trek downstairs. I don't wanna. At least at the moment. I should just be like, hey, if you do a if you do the super chat thing, give me some money. I'll run down and go get it all day long. Oh, you're having a bad day. Oh, but I need the paint. You know what? I guess I'll go get it. I can do that. If you're not subscribed, though, you definitely should be if you're making me walk down there. I'm going to mute the mic real quick. I will be right back. As you should just subscribe. Okay. Back to live. All right. Here is the Daffies. I'll chill it out. I will say, I'm actually kind of interested in possibly repainting him a little bit. Primarily the ears. I kind of want to add a little bit more coloring to it. Yeah, the Daffy's pretty sweet. I like his eyes. His eyes came out good. Like I said, I think his ears could use some coloring. Which honestly is probably just like a. I don't look back at the movie, but it probably needs like a pink wash to it, like something a little bit darker. Yeah, no, Daffy's sweet. I like him a lot. At some point, I'm gonna have to make some room on this table for him so he can hang out up here, or he might hang out the craft table downstairs. Life's always worth living, you. Good or bad, you know. You only get once. I haven't seen the Lenny in person because we got these sent to us. So I've only seen this one and the Mohawk. To be honest, the Daffy's probably a little better than the Mohawk. I kind of secretly like Mohawk a little bit more. Just because he was like my favorite growing up. I always really like Mohawk. Daffy's like a solid second though. So I can live with Daddy. See. Mohawk. No, mine's Mohawk. He turned into the spider gremlin, just like the coolest gremlin ever. Alright. I think we're gonna give this a go. Try to get this back done. If I get the back done, then I just kind of where he bends, I have to seal it. So I'm probably gonna, once I get this painted, I gotta pop this thing off, seal this around here, probably with some glue. Yeah, I think just glue. I don't think I got any nail polishing around, but gotta get some glue on it. So when it's bending up and down, I don't have to worry about the paint scuffing off. And then that'll help with the back here too, so I don't have to worry about the back either. Stripe's a good one. My biggest thing for Stripe is like Gizmo, which I still say quite often. Problem is now that I brought George up here, I don't know where to sit him because I worry about if I'm not paying attention, Ripley's gonna grab him. Oh, we're gonna put you. You can probably hang out the light up here, I guess. Not gonna hurt. As you can see, hold up. Daffy is now. It's kind of messy, but you'll see him in the background. It's hanging out of my light. What are our lights? Sadly enough, my living room does not have like any ceiling lights whatsoever, and I am too lazy of a person to fix it. Because out of all honesty, is not the place I hang out the most, except for when Casey's up. Oh, sweet. From Bocillas? Ooh, smexy. Yeah, because after getting these, like, there's a possibility I might try to get more of them. Someone mind a good Gizmo. Is the Gizmo good? I've heard the Gizmo's pretty solid. I've been debating on like Gizmo and then getting the Mohawk for myself. The other, the other ones, I could probably live without. But those two for certain. So we're gonna figure out relax position, which is looks like right there. I'm gonna line up the back, figure out how to get this to stay without hopefully moving around too much while I try to paint it. Because I'll try to get the whole body. It's the only one. We had one of my customers that does I've done a few commissions for. He sent it to us for as a thank you, which was very kind of him. And then I screwed up because we were talking about like my liking of I'm probably saying his name wrong because I always called him Mohawk, but it's probably is it Stripe or is it Mohawk for the second movie? But anyways, I liked him. And then he sent us them, and he sent Daffy, and I thought Arnez, because Arnez is usually considered the goofier of us two, I thought Daffy was meant for him, but it was more hair color was the deciding choice factor. Which is sweet. Like I said, like Daffy's a solid second for me, so I don't mind. Plus, honestly, he's a funner one to have around the house anyways, especially with Casey. Okay, it is Mohawk for two. All right. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure Stripes is the first one technically. The other thing is, growing up, I loved Gremlins. I mainly like the first movie's good, but the second Gremlins is always my jam. Ugh. Okay, now the fun part. I need probably a different brush that I don't know if I got hanging around here at the moment. Hey, Art. We were just talking about you. Showing off some Gremlins. Yeah, second movie is my favorite one. It is very good. That brush will work. It's kind of what I wanted. So many snacks, so little time. Okay, well, where's my phone? I think the easiest thing for me to do is I took a picture of the Venom and actually, you know, I'm just going to make a more recent photo of Venom. Instead of trying to look it back up online and repaint it that way, I could do this and I kind of know what I'm looking at. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably good to hand them. I need to go to the dentist. Hopefully, it isn't like Daffy, because that would be bad. Okay, so we talked about. I need this section's got to be for the bite. Which I think I'm just gonna have the teeth marks here and call that a day. And then we'll go from here. Oh, I'll have to kind of touch up the little bites in the bottom a little better. Why shouldn't I be painting booty cheeks is the better question. It is always super important to be painting some booty cheeks around here. At least I'm not sculpting booty cheeks. We've done that before. You know, I should probably move the chat. That would probably make my life easier. All right, chat. You're gonna kind of be behind the head, I think. We'll have to adjust because it's sort of easier for me for you guys to be over there. Favorite Venom movie? Honestly, I kind of still dig the second one. It's got its problems. I haven't seen the third one though, so I do have that going. Okay, so this needs to be more expanded. It's right about here. And think about there is where I need my top and my bottom to be. Giggity. It feels like it should be higher up. Only because the way his back's kind of set up, he has like way more to work with on the back. Yeah, definitely. I think it needs to be higher up. So we'll go there. Actually, I think I'm going to go here. That'll work. Not expanding his chest, it's just because like the size of his chest compared to his back, like there's just more surface area on the back. So if you match like spider for spider, it's going to be a little weird, I think. It is pretty nice. Before I streamed, we took I took Casey to the park, so she got out for a little bit. Also a good exercise for the dog too. So, and then funny enough, so she loves the swings. So we're doing the swings. I was like, okay, well you've been on the swing for a little bit. Let's go play on the playground equipment, and then we can get going back. Well, as soon as I got her off of the playground equipment, like 3 other kids showed up, all conveniently around her age, and she was just having a ball. It was so cute. She was like the other kid. She was grabbing by the hand and dragging him around. Oh, it was adorable. Oh yeah, man. We all jumped off the swings in elementary school. Hell, I still jump off the swings. And I'm almost 40. My wife yells at me, but I still just want to be one of the cool kids. This is so much harder to do with a something with this much muscle definition on the back, trying to get like a relatively solid circle. Eh, don't get dimmer. I need you. Oh, that's not perfect. So we need a little bit more this way and then wrap it around. Hmm. Maybe it's too big now. Gonna try to evenly distribute the paint around a little bit. Yeah, Monsterverse series would be sweet. All right, real quick, hair dryer, go. Actually, funny enough that you mentioned the animated series. I've watched some of it already. I'm missing bits and pieces though, because I seen what like my wife was kind of watching it. Yeah, that's the game plan, and my hope is to connect. Well, sort of connect them. A couple of the arms aren't going to connect because the arm is officially in the way, but I still kind of want to try to get it like under the armpit as much as possible. Yeah, well, I like taking these missions on once in a while because it's good practice. Where are the paper towels? Where the hell are the paper towels? Oh, way over there. Ooh, puppy's trying to murder me. What was I gonna say? But because like my forte is like dinosaur giant monster stuff, I'm very confident with painting those. Things like this where it's like more humanoid, solid colors, not quite my, not quite what I usually do. So getting some more experience on this is always a bonus. Okay, now we use this smaller brush. I haven't watched the new Jurassic World one, the Camp Cretaceous series. I watched I watched all of it, but the newest one. I started watching a little bit and just kind of lost interest, so I haven't finished it up yet. Friendly was pretty solid though. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'll give him some pig ears. Nice. I haven't given Ripley anything really yet. She's mainly just been getting the training treats. Is what we've been sticking with. Oh, okay, so right around here is one limb. So what I've been doing is I've been doing the top limb, bottom limb, and then I just kind of make it work. Trying to get my distances. Because this limb kind of goes off into here. Might have went too far. Because it kind of goes straight down. I did go too far. Always clean it up later. It's right around there is where I want to be. And then the next limb, right about there. If you're looking for prices, the best thing to do is look up like sold listings on eBay is going to be your best bet. Because I know it went last I remember the price went down on it a little bit because of the special color coming out. But that being said, the special color did come out like I want to say a couple years ago now, so it's probably gone up. But that's where I would go. Hey, Mr. Metal. Yeah, I'm gonna clean his legs. But like I mentioned, we can clean these all up later. Yeah, so if it sells for 4, that would be my my go-to. I'd be going for something around there. Also, kind of depends on who you're selling it to. Like, if you sell it to a friend, you sell it a little cheaper or what have you. But usually, eBay prices are kind of what I stick with. Well, the fun part, trying to get these to connect. Mentioned before, I'll have to touch it up a little bit after the fact, but generally I tend to watch a lot more anime than anything. So like, well, yesterday I was watching Soul Leveling, Invincible, and Shangri-La Frontier. Today it was more Shangri-La Frontier. Also been keeping up on like Apothecary Diaries. Another good one. It's like a good mystery one. I did watch Penguin. What was I was sick the one day and I like watched a ton of it. I made this one spider leg too big. Might be okay though because of the way the shoulder straps are. Anyway, they're going a little bit of black and clean up some of this, but not too shabby. Wraps around. Just kind of doing the same thing for the other side. Also had the little spider bites. Okay, well, the fun part. I'm trying to match this. It's slightly easier to match like limbs to limbs because you can kind of see where the muscle definition was. So I kind of know where my bends were. One's right about there. Oh, are they doing the Jason TV show? That's pretty sweet. That's probably the one I'm more excited about than anything. But yeah, the Penguin show is really good. I also like the way it ends too. I thought it was pretty clever. So I'm a little sad because I just heard Casey's door open up. So I'll probably get to end the stream here soon. I'm just going to work on this at my own time. Ah, hi. What you? Excuse me. Where did you get that Mountain Dew? He said, "Thank you." I had one for lunch. I had Taco Bell. Yes, Steve. Yeah, you. Let me got all these boxes I gotta get rid of. Say hi, everybody. What the hell was that sound? That was new. Oh, that was a laptop? Had to be a laptop. Everything else is muted. At least the dog isn't taking a crap over there, so on a high note. Hopefully she'll be good to at least let me wrap this part up for you guys, and then, like I said, I can kind of work on them afterwards. Oh, it doesn't excite you. Oh, this stuff's usually pretty fun still, at least. I have to wait and see, but I'm optimistic. And it's kind of important here when you're painting a Venom, or at least if you're trying to do animated, is the second leg down doesn't actually connect to the body. So hope that's the one thing I noticed is pretty consistent with the Venoms. Okay, make that line a little bigger. That one too. I'd say the TV show I'm still most excited about is the Alien one coming out. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised Servo hasn't shown up yet. He's currently passed out on the couch. I might have started the stream a little too early, to his liking. Ooh, okay, I already mucked that part up. Yeah, can I save that? Need more of an abrupt down. Yeah, this back's gonna need a little bit of help. Not the best I've done. Honestly, I almost think it would have been easier for me to just do the entire back in white, like to get the outline and then go back through with black and draw my lines. But we're here now. Ooh, that was way too big of a glob. Yeah, I got a bunch of cleaning up to do on this guy. On a sad note, would surprise me. Venomzilla would be sweet. One I kind of wanted to do, if I ever do get to meet him, is there's a wrestler called Danhausen that I really like. And I thought for giggles, because he likes the giant monster things, was if I do ever meet the guy, I kind of want to take a custom, like, Danhausenzilla, Godzilla to him. Yeah, this lip is gigantic. Also, now I got a hair on my finger. Oh. There's too many muscles down here. Yeah, buddy? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. She's currently in the midst of playing with her blocks. Holy cow. There's a lot of bend here. So I'm trying to get it. Because, like I said, I can come back and touch up all this later. But I'm trying my best to make it to where if the suit goes straight forward and back, the stripes still make sense with it. Well, on a high note, there's nothing wrong with the C-section. Casey was a C-section. She was a Chuck Norris baby. wrong, bud? Alright. Well, I think that's pretty much the general shape. I'm just going to kind of leave him sitting here butt out. What? What do you want? Why'd you knock over? Oh, you knocked over the fan. You don't need more Mountain Dew, little one. What, you want to say bye-bye? I say you're going to get us the money toss. Yeah? You going to tell them to help us to beat those kaijus by hitting like buttons? Yeah? Subscribe, become a ranger today. Also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like you love the video, channel, donate. Greatly would appreciate it. If you guys like to pick up figures for yourselves, like the MonsterArts Evolved Godzilla, just not this one specifically, because this one's repainted. I'll link in the description for entertainment or one way to really help support the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one. You see it. You don't need the Mountain Dew. Probably I don't even need the Mountain Dew. Anyways.